Hey, if you're a network marketer who hates objections, I know how you feel. I used to feel the same until I found a way to deal with the objections, with any sort of objections, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE Now. I'm a network marketer like you. I hate prospecting though, so that's a problem. I didn't like chasing people. I didn't like asking strangers who didn't know me to look at my stuff. That felt very awkward. So I was struggling until I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and it changed everything for me. And I share that kind of information here at VIE Now. And I'm coming live all the way from the sunny, yay for a change, the sunny island. And if you are watching me, please let me know where you're from. I'd love to know. And if, by the way, if you would like to discover how to recruit new team members without having to prospect and chase and without having to feel awkward, grab my 3-step formula at viesnow.com/3 steps. I think the link is in the description of this video. Today I want to talk about objections yet again. I've been talking about them for a while now, for a few weeks, so if you want to catch the videos from the week before and from the last 3-4 weeks, go ahead and do that. I provided a lot of great information that should help you deal with objections, because I know you hate them. And I used to hate those objections as well, but it's just a matter of knowing how to deal with them and knowing what they are in the first place. So I'll just recap some basic stuff that I talked about in the previous videos in terms of objections in general, just to let you know that many objections, they're not really real, and whatever people say when they don't have money, the time, or whatever, it's just a matter of how people prioritize. It's usually just an excuse for them to end the conversation, for them not to make a decision, especially not to make any decision if they don't have enough desire, if they don't believe it's gonna work for them, and whatever. It's usually just an excuse. However, some people actually are really in situations when they don't want it, don't have time, or whatever. So it's your job in the first place to know if the objection that your prospect is giving you is real. And I talked about that in one of the previous videos as well, how to confirm if it's a real objection. However, if you identify that the objection is not quite real and they're just saying it, I want to give you a 3F framework for handling any sort of objection that you can think of. And I want you to, if you're watching this, if you can go to the start of this video, and if you are watching the replay, or if you're watching live, you can go back later. What I actually did a 3F framework when I started this video. And the 3F framework is this. It's feel, felt, found. So for example, if your prospect says, oh, actually I'm so busy, I don't know, I have like 3 children, I have a job, and I have, my parents to look after, and this and that, and whatever, whatever. They give you an objection, or they don't explain themselves, they just tell you they don't have the time. And if you've, and I guess, if you've dealt with this kind of situation yourself, and most of us have, really, everybody is busy. So the framework, to use this framework, you just say, okay, I know how you feel, right? So this is the first F. I know how you feel. And this is important because that helps your prospect connect with you, because you show that you care by telling them that you know how you feel, how they feel. And then you say, I felt the same. This is your second F. I felt the same way. And you can expand on it a little bit, you know. You can say, I know how you feel. I felt exactly the same because I was in this situation, and so on and so forth. And then you go on to saying, but then I found this new way to do things, or then I found how I can actually stop doing these things. So this is your third F, found. So it's feel, felt, found. So I know how you feel, I felt the same way, and then I found a way to do. And you can see, if you notice, if you learn this framework, you will see how many marketers in general, not necessarily just network marketers, use this framework because it works. And I did it, you know, then you can improvise, but the logic behind it is the same. Connecting with your prospect by telling them that you know how you feel, that you felt the same way, you were exactly like them, that creates, you know, shares the affinity with them. They know, they will trust you better if they see that you were in exactly the same situation, so you know what you're talking about. And that you found your discovery story, that you found something, how to resolve this situation. That's why it works. And you will, when you learn this framework, you'll see how many marketers use this framework. You'll start seeing it everywhere. I did it twice in this video, first in the intro, and then when I was saying, talking about myself, that I'm a network marketer like you, but I hate prospecting, and then I found a way to, a different way to build this business. So along the same lines, I did that twice in this video, and it works because it creates a bond with your audience. First, by saying feel and felt, I feel you. I know how you feel, I felt the same, and then gives a solution. Look, there is a way out of this situation. I found it, and it's available to you too. You know, so it's a very simple framework. And I'm writing something up over the last few weeks, actually. Because of the lockdown, everything is slow, but and I was thinking about these things, how everything in marketing is actually simple, which is why so many people don't see it, because people manage to overcomplicate things, and they think if we're talking about making a living, if we're talking about making 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever, people tend to think that things they need to do need to be complicated. And they completely overlook the simple things. But, you know, most stuff in marketing is simple. It's based on what's in our head, based on our psychology. That's the beauty of it. And don't think that just because something is simple, it won't work. It's the exact reason why it will work, because we all are the same in many ways. We have the same psychology. You know, if everything fine is with us, you know, then we all have the same psychology, all the same stuff works on us. So this framework has been used for ages, forever. It works. Try it. And it's the 3F framework. I know how you feel. I felt the same way, and then I found a solution, and you go on to explaining the solution. So I hope that helps, and I want you to try this framework with your prospects when you talk to them. Again, if they give you objections, and they will, all of them do. And thanks very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the week so far. And if you would like to discover the 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect and chase, without having to face many objections, actually, too, you can find it at viesnow.com/3steps. Thanks again. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.